What up, Pop Squad? Andrew and Luke back again with another Popcast. This time, we're doing New York City Comic Con 2017.
Comic Con's coming up right around the corner. We have the rundown for all the pops and all the waves that are going to be at the Funko booth. So first off, you need to win the lottery, which they're going to announce. We're actually taking this right before they just finished announcing all the pops. You need to win that lottery ticket, and then you can actually go to the booth.
Yeah.
But we're going to get right into it with the first thing that they announced for Comic-Con, and it is Zack Ryder. Andrew, that I know wrestling is your forte.
Yeah, WWE Zack Ryder. He's a huge collectible fan, huge nerd like ourselves. So, they happen to make a pop of him because he also works with Funko a bit. He does the same thing we do, openings and, reveals.
It's great. It's nice to see someone who's actually like that. Someone who's more famous, and they're doing the same thing as us, collecting Funkos. So with this next wave that they announced Game of Thrones. They have Jagan Hagar and Lyanna Mormont. These are two fan favorite characters from the show. Jagan being the faceless man. If you don't know, I'm spoiling it.
I don't know any of this stuff.
That's fine. He's an assassin. Lyanna Mormont. This girl is like 13 years old, and she's running a city, and they're.
But where are the dragons?
Don't worry, there will be more dragons. And then next up is DC. DC announced their wave, just like usual with these Comic-Cons, and this one is no different.
Yeah, they had Superman #1. That's the original Superman from the comic. He has a different S on his chest than he used to.
Nice little hair coming down.
They also announced Black Chrome Batman and 8-Bit Batman.
Yeah, I think they're really leapfrogging off of the San Diego Comic-Con with the blue Chrome Batman. They said, okay, what can we do? Let's recolor it, and they reskin it and add Black Chrome. And then this 8-bit, they're really pushing this 8-bit. It's a brand new thing that they're trying to do, and they
introduced a couple in the different waves, and we'll get to that in a second.
And then I can't see a better way to try and get people to buy it than putting it on Batman. And then next up, of course, people are always waiting for it, the Star Wars line. They announced more Star Wars characters, some characters being...
they had a lot of Rogue One characters, a new Jyn Erso, new Saw Gerrera.
Yeah.
Another
Jyn Erso, she's wearing what?
The Imperial disguise.
Yeah, I can't even see her face. This is pretty cool. And then the big one that you were talking to me about.
Yeah, they're added to the Bounty Hunter line that they have, Dengar, and Boba Fett Enslaved one, which I think is a cool one.
Yeah. I mean, the whole Bounty Hunter thing is a great thing from Star Wars, that if you do pay a little bit more attention than just the movies, you'll see that there's a ton of
Star Wars has such an expansive universe.
Huge. Next up, they have television. The television line, it's similar to San Diego Comic-Con, throwing characters at you that you have seen or may see, and you always see it on TV, and they actually brought some characters from a long time ago. Land of the Lost, I don't know if you've seen it. It was a show from a little bit of a while ago. It was before I was even alive. But they brought characters from that.
Yeah, another classic one, 90s, 2000s, Buffy the Vampire Slayer with Faith.
It was a 2-pack, Buffy and Faith,
And they had a line like that before, so it's good to see, at these Comic-Cons and stuff that they do revive some dead lines that they've had from a while back.
And then I know a lot of people are excited about this. For Doctor Who, they finally created the first Doctor. So that's something that people... I've been waiting for so long, but they finally had it.
How did they not make the first one?
I know, it should be the first one made, but they didn't do it in order. They threw them in now, and now you can get them at Comic-Con.
And then your boy, right, from The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah, they have Dwight from The Walking Dead. If you haven't fallen off of The Walking Dead yet, there's another character for you.
His face burned also.
Yeah, they have. In the show, that's what happened. You saw him originally, and then it was some time. Spoiler! Some time passed. Face burned, so they have him in the show. And then I think it's one of the coolest ones because it's funny. The Disney line. The first pop that they showed was the Scrooge McDuck pop. So.
Yeah, I feel like Scrooge McDuck's iconic thing is him swimming in the money, and him throwing the money around with him in it.
And he's in the
cool.
huge pot, the
money pit.
The money pit. And then the one that we were really excited for, because honestly, the New York Comic-Con that the pops they announced is not necessarily. I would say the best.
I feel like San Diego was better than at least the announcements.
But we'll get through it and we'll say why. But they announced probably the coolest ones, the Kingdom Heart pops. They're in their Halloween outfits.
For Christmas.
I remember seeing this as prototype versions a couple months ago. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. and now they actually have the pops. I don't know why we didn't put 2 and 2 together, but they actually made it.
But people are still waiting for Sora.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was in the podcast that they're announcing it. It's going to be coming up pretty soon, actually. And then on top of that, they have the Orange Bird and the Abominable Snowman. So these
flocked.
these are the flocked ones. They released them before at the Disney places, at the Disney theme parks. But now they have them flocked, and they're limited 1,000 pieces each.
So those are going to be hot buys.
Yeah, I still can't even tell you what Orange Bird is from.
Right.
I know Abominable Snowman's from the Matterhorn. So that makes sense to me. But
we're going to buy one anyway.
We're going to get it anyway, and we're gonna add it to the collection.
So going off Kingdom Hearts, the next line they announced was the video game line. They had a couple more of the 8-bit characters, TNT, Shredder, Foot Soldiers.
This whole line is 8-bit, besides the LOL-bit Five Nights at Freddy that they announced. But the Foot Soldier is such a weird thing to make limited.
Yeah, because there's so many Foot Soldiers.
There's so many Foot Soldiers that said, "No, you know what? Let's make them all. Let's give them all different
colors."
colors."
I think it's weird. They made 4 different Foot Soldiers, different colors. I felt like there were so many different TMNT characters they could have made. I would have liked to see a Krang, in the robot suit.
I think it's more of they're trying to capitalize on it.
Yeah, trying to swindle us.
Yeah, trying to get some more money out of you. So now, probably the best line of the whole thing, the 80s and 90s line. We were going nuts. Andrew was saying it. Andrew predicted it. Andrew predicted it in a previous video, the Dragon Zord.
But that wasn't enough. They dropped 2 Dragon Zords on us. The gold Dragon Zord and then the regular.
Yeah, the regular Dragon Zord, the gold Dragon Zord.
And the Green Ranger glow in the dark.
Yeah, so they're all... the Toy Tokyo one, there's one at Toy Tokyo, which is not at the Funko booth. So they still announced it for Comic-Con, but it's not technically at their booth. So you can keep an eye on Toy Tokyo for that. They have... What else they had? They had
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, Sailor V, and they had Scary Ickis, which people were saying, why didn't they release it before? So they had that, and that actually looks really good too.
Yeah, I think that one looks better than the regular.
Yeah.
And then Beastman from
they went off of all those old cartoons. They went Beastman, they had Deathstroke, they had the Thundercats Dwarves.
Yeah, and Deathstroke from
G.I. Joe. From G.I. Joe. Continuing with this, we have the Warner Bros. Line. So probably the one that
one had some pretty good stuff.
It had some good stuff, but the one that I was definitely most excited for was the glow-in-the-dark Balrog. You see it right here. You see it here.
Regular.
Now they have a glow-in-the-dark one, so
might as
well just get it. And I'm glad that one is not limited.
And Speedy Gonzalez looks cool, but he is limited.
Yeah, they have Speedy Gonzalez. He is limited, and I wonder how that's actually going to do, if it's going to be there when we get there. Hopefully we actually win the lottery. Please.
And then 2 Harry Potter characters.
Yeah, they had
Snape.
But it was Bogart. Yeah, Bogart as Snape, and then they had from
Fantastic Beasts.
Fantastic Beasts had Grindelwald from Fantastic Beasts. I know a lot of people love that, so that is great for that. And then continuing with this, we are on Marvel.
Yeah, this was their last big announcement. Their last couple ones only had like 1 or 2, but Marvel they really shelled out for.
They pushed it out. They had Grandmaster. They had
another Hulk from Ragnarok.
They had Lockjaw from... That's a new show coming out.
From Inhumans. He's flocked.
I don't know anything about Inhumans, but...
just think like a faux X-Men because they can't say mutants.
Oh, that's so funny. That's great. And then this first line, they just announced this now, and no one has ever seen it. They just created the director line. Yeah. So they have one... James Gunn, limited to 500.
James Gunn from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, limited to 500 pieces. Being that it's the first one, it's going to be crazy. So
get ready for the Steven Spielbergs of the world and all that stuff.
And then finally, the last couple lines where they kind of just threw them out there. Well, first we're going to start off with the Funko special line. They had a Statue of Liberty Freddy Funko and a Pinstripe Freddy Funko, which was...
That's New York-based stuff.
Yeah, so they cater to New York. They also have Bone Daddy and then Lucky from the Lucky Charms.
Yeah, he's a dwarf, though.
Yeah, he's a dwarf, but still. So, the last 2 things are Rick and Morty. They had Krombopolis Michael, which is a character in there for 5 seconds, but they still have him in there. And then they hit him with an apparel line, which is like book bag.
A couple backpacks and wallet.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it. That's a rundown, guys. If you have any questions or anything you want to know, let us know, and we'll be back. We're going to show you some Comic-Con and some new stuff coming soon, guys. So thanks for watching.